has taken generous participation in the Singapore Airlines first flight charity auction on eBay, you may like to know that 1.9 Singapore dollars, 1.9 million Singapore dollars was raised. Ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a big round of applause. $1.9 million. And ladies and gentlemen, they will be split evenly between 3 groups of charities Singapore Airlines is supporting, namely the Community Chest of Singapore in Singapore. That's right. Now for those of you from Sydney, you'll be interested in this one. In Sydney, the Sydney Children's Hospital in Randwick, as well as the Children's Hospital in Westmead. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, to a very worthy cause, of course, Médecins Sans Frontières, also known as Doctors Without Borders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I take great pride in inviting Singapore Airlines Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Chu Chun Sing, to deliver his welcome address. Mr. Chu, sir. Amidst the media, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Chu Chun Sing.
Thank you, Ravi. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Singapore Airlines, I bid you good morning and welcome to this ceremony to mark the very first flight of the Airbus A380 open for sale to the public. This is indeed a new milestone in the timeline of aviation. The A380 being the first totally new big aircraft to be designed and built since the Boeing B747 of 40 years ago. With its demonstrated fuel efficiency and quietness in flight, the 380 is going to set the pace for a new generation of commercial airplanes for this 21st century. We are on the cusp of history in the making. Many of those traveling today to Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, have journeyed here from distant lands. Some have even come from countries that Singapore Airlines does not fly to yet. For example, Norway. The global auction of seats on this flight and the return from Sydney turned out to be one of the largest online charity auctions held to date. As you have heard from Ravi, we are happy that a total of nearly US 1.3 million or 1.9 million Singapore was raised, and it will all go to the charities that he named. All of them are well-run charities worthy of support, and I thank everyone who took part in the auction for your generosity. I can assure you that every single dollar will go to the charities. In this, I would like to acknowledge the generous support that we received from our business associates, led by ExxonMobil, which donated or is donating the fuel for the flights. We have to wait till the flights actually take place. And another leading sponsor was eBay. All of us know the organization known as eBay, which generously provided gratis the global platform for the charity auction. Finally, I wish to pay tribute to all my colleagues and their counterparts in the supporting organizations who have put in a lot of hard work to make this project a resounding success. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chu, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Singapore Airlines is proud to be the first airline in the world to fly the new Airbus A380. We are indeed extremely honored on this occasion to have the generous and kind support of all of our sponsors who have contributed various products and services for this flight, so that we will be able to help the less fortunate as we celebrate this very special occasion. It gives me great pleasure now, ladies and gentlemen, to invite Mr. Kwah Chong Sing, Chairman and Managing Director of ExxonMobil Asia Pacific Private Limited, on stage.